For Merit Gaming, playing Final Fantasy VI Completionist. We now have the airship, the Blackjack. At this point, well, you run around a little bit, get in a battle. Oh, we only got 2 people. Okay, dive bomb. Nice. That'll do it. Let's go get a crew. Now let's read. At this point, Terra gains access to the Trance command, which greatly increases her strength temporarily. Magic AP required our battle are added to this meter. You should give her equipment and an Esper, as she gets much better later in the game, and she's forced into your party quite often in upcoming areas. After still more scenes, you're free to explore the world. Take time for running down what you can do. If you just want to skip ahead, click here. Terra will suggest return to Narsha, and I'm inclined to agree. Not only do you get the next objective, you also get to take advantage of the upgraded weapon shop, armor shop, relic shop, and item shop. The weapon shop sells the Morning Star, which is highly recommended for Terra. Unlike Celeste, there's no downside. And the Hawkeye for Locke, which greatly improves his offense. It's still somewhat poor, but now at least passable. The armor shop is a big draw. The armor shop's big draw is the golden shield, which you should get for anyone who can use it. Everything else is nice defensive upgrades, so it really comes down to whether you want the Green Berets HP and evasive bonus or new headgear's higher defense scores. I'd stick with Green Berets personally. Raw defensive stats don't do much until they're much higher than they are now. The Power Sash is a nice piece of equipment for those who can use it, but don't have access to the Gaia gear, which we'll cover in a bit. The relic shop and the item shop sell nothing new, but stock up on relics is needed. For items, you should go to Figueroa Castle instead and use Anchor's discount. While in Narsha, you can do a side quest that lets you either recruit a secret character or get a relic. I recommend the relic. I recommend the character. The relic isn't all that great, except I think we need all the relics. Missable item number 13. Choose the character, not the relic. The gold hairpin can be gotten in unlimited quantities later, and choosing it here will cause the character to miss one of his best skills. So you gotta get the character. Are we talking about Mog, I assume? The Blackjack, that's the airship's name. Well, first let's go to Narsha. And by the way, when are we supposed to get the treasure? Where is Narsha? That's not it. I think it's this, isn't it? Let's see, L2. All members. And let's get the members we want. How do we get the members we want? Over in this place. Negative. We switch party members. Let's go down. There they are. All hanging out. Don't worry, I'm sure a peaceful future is right around the corner. Yeah, let's switch members. What we want is Locke, of course. Probably need our usual. Probably start using her, and she's the low level right now, 23. I really should use him. Start now. We'll get him later. What level is he? 23, pretty good. The reason is we need to get his his blackjack thing. There's 2 things we want for him is Hermes sandals and I don't want mug. On that. Okay. For him, we just want whatever makes him stronger. That sniper eye is pretty good for him. Hyperist, Hero's Ring. Yeah, let's do a Hero's Ring. She's gonna become our magic user, so we'll give her. We'll give her earrings. He is just he. I mean, maybe the sniper thing works well with him. I don't know. Prevents berserk and confusion. Later on, doesn't he get something special for what he does? We have a Hermes we could use for him. Yeah. And Unicorn's fine. Ifrit's fine. She should definitely do Kieran. He should definitely... How does she already have some? That's weird. She already has some max. Did we ever use her with? I don't think so, no, because she immediately we got an Esper, she turned into an Esper. That's interesting that she starts out with some. Very curious, if you ask me. She's one of these weird ones. Okay. Now we're ready to go to Narsha. Sort of weird how it goes up and then down, but okay. We'll take it. Go get a heal. We've been waiting for you. Please follow me. Ooh, mysterious. Oh, you're here. The people of Narsha have finally decided to fight the Empire. How did things go in Vector? I see. We've been trying to work out a plan to make use of Narsha's resources and Figaro's machinery, but we just don't have enough troops to storm the Empire. Have you tried bombing them? We have no choice but to open this sealed gate. You mean the gate to the Esper world? We've never beat the Empire without their... We'll never beat the Empire without their help. Sealed gate lies to the Empire's east. When we open it, the Espers can attack from there while we launch an invasion from the north. An attack on two fronts. We must re-establish a bond of trust that once existed between humans and Espers. Espers must be made to understand, and there's only one among us who can make them. Miriam. If humans and Espers were truly incompatible, I would never have been born. I'll do it. I'm the only one who can. Cue the awesome music. If we can get the Espers to understand, we can put an end to this war once and for all. Miriam, I know you can do it. Now we are left with no choice but to take up arms against the Empire. I suppose this was inevitable. Sealed Gate lies far to the Empire's east, but they keep it under tight surveillance. Please find a way to slip through and open the gate. Oh, we'll find a way. Where are we, by the way? Empty? Welcome, welcome. Got everything. Wouldn't mind getting a couple of those. A couple more of those. Now we're fine. Got all of what we need. I got a feeling it's gonna tell us to get the treasure now. We didn't get it before. Poison Rod, let's get one of everything if we don't have it. Morning Star. Hawkeye, nice. Let's do... Man, I shouldn't have done that. I want to see what happens when we... Attack goes up, but her magic goes down by 2. That's alright. Take it anyway. Now there's only one chest that we don't have? Yeah, let's just get it. I don't care whether it's better or not. Well, it's the cave though that's really important though. What was I doing? I was trying to put him in the back because I don't think he needs to be in the front for any good reason. They say a Yeti lives somewhere inside the mines, but who'd believe a tale like that? Asking the Espers to fight us? I don't know if that's such a good idea. Oh, it is. Good old Narsha. Hey, welcome to my Final Fantasy VI completionist playthrough. Now, one thing I've noticed about the strategy guide is it is a strategy guide, but so much to make a get all the medals guide. We obey the orders will, because it's not exactly the same goal. I don't know. That's the guy that doesn't talk to anybody. The weapon armor shops have started selling some new things in preparation for the coming war. So I've seen. Where are the weapons and armor shop? It's the item shop. Looks like war is finally upon us. There's armor. Okay, we need 2 more of those. Tiara. Magic boost. Sure. Power sash. Okay. Because all of these things, the game's easy enough that really... Do you need a strategy guide? What you might need is a hint at how to become or get all the completionist things. And that's the last treasure chest, and he got it. Wonder if we ever get it back. I can't remember. Gah. This is where we find Umaro. Where'd he go? Where are you, lone wolf? Pickpocket. He must have gone north. Where's the weapon shop? Right there. Oh, we already went there. Okay, so we got everything that we need. Whoops. And we got the last treasure chest. There he is. Let's go get him. Hold on, I'm gonna look at the strategy guide here. There aren't many items lying around town, so head to the world map if you're done shopping. The nearby forest has chocobo stable hidden inside it, which is great for saving time to reach the next city in Miranda or Victor. This is not the right. How did I get here? It's not the right. Did I get back? Spectre did all this. Blackjack expiration. Okay. While in Narsha, you can do a side quest that lets you either recruit a secret character or get a relic. I recommend the character. The relic isn't actually that great. The Blackjack, that's the airship's name, though it's not used in game, has an item shop. It's nothing special, no discount, but it's there. And Zen, you can buy Seraph Esper for 3,000 gil. It's great Esper, teaching healing spells very fast, so get it now. Yes, it's dirt cheap much later, but 3,000 gil isn't that much. Note that Albrook and Miranda are also open for business, although there's nothing new in either city. The Jador auction house is now open. Of note is that you can obtain 2 Espers there, Golem and Zone Seeker. Both are useful, so try to grab them ASAP. They cost a lot, but you'll just have to deal with it. If you got the secret character Narsha, now it's a great time to teach him dance skills. This is done simply winning a battle on the terrain associated with the dance while this character is in the party. 7 of the 8 dances are currently available. Ren Rhapsody, Plains. Well, so we're still in Narsha. It doesn't really tell us much about Narsha except that there's a secret side quest. So that's what I don't understand, is like sometimes it's a walkthrough. It tells you everything. Other times it's just like, oh, something happens. Good luck. Recruit a secret character, get a relic. Relic isn't all that great. Choose the character, not the relic. Do we have to get all the relics though? I don't think so. Let me look. I think we just have to get all of the what are they called? Espers. Look at the trophies here again, review. Quick review. Kefka obtained 15 pieces of magicite. Obtain all magicite, so you do have to get all magicite. Obtain all tools, blitz, bushido. Got Joker's death with the slot command. Learn 20 enemy techniques. Use the leap command to learn 50 enemy techniques. So I already got that. Won an item in the auction. We're about to do that. Win 10 battles at the Coliseum. Reach level 50 for all party members. Defeat 100 monsters, 1,000, 2,000. Complete 10% of the bestiary, 50% of the bestiary. That's our next goal. 100% of the bestiary, 1,000, 100, 500,000 gold. Collect treasure from 10% of the chest. Already got that, I'm pretty sure. Collect treasure from 50% of the chest. We might have that. 100% of the chest. Obtained all hidden items. Travel to all the map locations. So it doesn't even say, I think. Do we have to get all characters? For some reason I thought we had to get at least all characters. We have to be reunited with 10 allies, so makes me wonder. But I guess not. Okay. Well, like you said, we can get hairpin other ways, so let's go find out what's going on. There he is. Persistent, aren't ya? Oh, was that a Morrow we just saw? We need to get treasure in here anyway. 3 chests and 1 item. Poke around a little bit. Here's what the Esper originally was. There are no enemies. Speak of the devils. They're weak. Damn. And we shouldn't use drill, we should use crossbow. Ooh, mega flare. Nice. Well, actually, maybe we should use drill because we want him to actually be able to use his stuff, not just lose it all. Or kill all the enemies before he can use his tools. Can we jump across that gap? I've seen us jump across bigger. So yeah, I'm thinking drill. Oh, there's Umaro. Come out, Umaro. And this is where we originally fought with Mog. Thank you very much. That's far enough. Come one step closer and the Moogle gets it. Kupu. Okay. Got a wild ones. Hold still, you little. Ah, push. You'll never get this golden hairpin. Thanks, Kupu. You can talk? We probably could have saved that guy if we didn't have a conversation in the middle of his... A Moogle who speaks the language of humans and can summon the Earth's power through his dance. Kupu. I mean, Mog's fine. Should we name him something else? I'm gonna name him after my bird. Whoops. No. Kiwi. Oh, there it is. Actually, I'm gonna name it after one of my favorite students. Their old name, they changed it, but it used to be Dodo. Dodo. Little Moogle. An old dude named Ramu taught me your language, Kupu. He kept showing up in my dreams and telling me to help you, Kupu, so I'm going to help you, Kupu. If that's how it's gonna be, then take this. I'll wait for you in the airship, Kupu. How does he know we have an airship? Knows too much, I'm telling you. And by the way, what about this Esper? Did we ever get him? Can we go get Umaro, or? I see you down there, Umaro. Don't fool me. Okay, give me a second here. Gotta do a quick chore. Excuse me. Had to put some water down the toilet. Some dirty water. And we are good. Just didn't want you to think I was using the bathroom there. I wasn't. That'd be gross. Wouldn't do that. Okay, well, how do we get Morrow up there? Sure haven't got a lot of the blackjack things, it's just not the one we want. I already got that one before, it's pretty cool. Doesn't look like there's a secret. There's not. And that's a fail. Dive bomb again. We've been up there. Alright, so we got everything in Narsha. It's the next place it says we should go. Blackjack has an item shop, it's not special. In Zen, you can buy the Seraph Esper for 3,000 gil. It's a great Esper, teaching the healing spells very fast, so get to it now. This is dirt cheap much later, but 3,000 gil is not much. Note that Albrecht and Miranda are also open for the business, so there's nothing new in either city. Let's go to Zen, which is in the Empire. Let's see, if I remember right, Zen's the northern one. Oh, because one of them's a chocobo. Land. Zen. Fight these guys now? Nope. You buy them in the item shop? No, probably a relic shop. Oh, I need items. Yeah, where do you buy it? Weapon shop? What does it say? Service for 3,000 grays for reaching hills. Doesn't tell me. Already talked to all these people. You go be in the relic shop, but maybe it's in the weapon shop. This is Zen, right? It said Zen. Uh-oh. Ooh. This could be like that. You're an Imperial trooper, not tell them so people lurking in the magic and research show and raise a huge ruckus. I used the opportunity to sneak and grab this glowing stole for 3,000 gil. It's yours. Yep. Got it. And probably allows us to get Cure 2. If I remember right. Cure, yeah. A ton. Oh, there's the acquisition rate. Ton faster, so definitely give her Seraph. Everybody else is learning things. So that was a good take. Alright. The G-Door auction house is now open. You can take 2 Esters there, Golem and Zona Seeker. Both are useful, so try to grab them ASAP. They cost a lot, but you'll just have to deal with it. And since we need 2 items, we're going. And G-Door is right here, if I remember correctly. Auction house is up here, I believe. This is the Jewel Auction House. It's always full of wealthy aristocrats, such as myself. Looking for something special? Today's featured auction is just about to start. Let's do it. Okay, here's our next item up for bid. Here we have a lovely chest, and inside, a beautiful angel ring. Do I hear 1,500 gil? 2,000. 3,000. 4,000. Come on now, don't be shy. I have an angel ring. Oh, what the heck, I got lots of money too. 5,000. 7,000. Oh, there's nothing I can't buy. 10,000. Come on, don't be shy. 20,000. Sold to this lucky bidder. Please take it away. Well, that's it for today. Come back soon. Bidding battle. Trophy earned. Well, hold on. I gotta check that trophy because I thought I had to get 2 things to get it. I've only earned 20% of the trophies. Looks like I've done more than that, but... Or that might be 20% of the game now. Let me see. Earn date, so 1 item at auction. I'm pretty sure you gotta You win 2. I wanted to just come here and look at what else I've. So, defeat 1,000 monsters. I haven't defeated 10,000. I did get 100,000 Smart Saver. Gil. I think 500,000 is the next one. Complete 10% of the bestiary entries. 10% of the chests. And so I got a bunch of other new trophies. Yep, I haven't done 50,000 gil yet. Just looking down these real quick. No idea. There's a bunch of hidden ones, but my guess is all the hidden ones are unlocks. Obtained 15 pieces of magicite. Obtained all magicite, so you do have to get all tools, blitz, bushido, Joker's death with the slot command. Only 9.4% of players have gotten that one. That's crazy because platinum is 7.1%, so 120 enemy techniques. Oh, that's with the blue mage. I was like, I already did that. Won 10 battles in the Coliseum. Reached level 50, defeated 2,000 monsters. I haven't done that yet. Gotta be fairly close. 50% of the bestiary, 100% bestiary, 500,000 gil, 50% of the chests, collect a treasure for 100% of the chest. So that's another hard one. Obtained all hidden items, travel to them all map locations. Today's auction is over. Do I have to like sleep in the end? Nope, apparently not. Okay, here's our next item up for bid. And then it's this lovely chest we have, a beautiful angel ring. Do I hear 1,500 gil? 2,000 gil, 3,000 gil, 4,000 gil. Come on, don't be shy. 5,000 gil, shoot. 7,000. Oh ho, there's nothing I can't buy. 10,000 gil. Don't be shy, I'm not bidding for that. Sold to this lucky bidder, take it away, please. That's it all. That's all for today. Come back again soon. Is it gonna be angel ring every day until I sleep in the end or something? Okay. Yeah, I gotta get that. Here, 500,000. And I can't buy 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 7,000. Here we go. 8,000, 10,000. Yay. One of them. There's another one. Curious what else there is to get at the auction besides these things. Now, is that Zona? There was 2 I could get. I thought it said Zona or something. A Chocobo! Takabo? 1,000 gil, 5,000, 7,000. Daddy, I want that, please. No, you don't. Now pipe down. I want it, buddy, please, please, pretty please. I'm gonna bid on the Taco Bowl. What am I gonna do with it? The little kid wants it anyway. 500,000. Wow, I couldn't have afforded it anyway. So this lucky bidder, please take it away. Yep, thanks, Daddy. Yahoo! 500,000. Spoiled little brat. Well, we'll have our little treat for today. Let's go home. Yahoo! Yippee! Taco Bell. Well, that's it for today. Come back soon. And inside an angel ring. 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Don't be shy. 7,000 gil. There's nothing I can't buy. I know you bought that like twice already. I'm not bidding. I didn't bid 7,000, did I? Yeah, Gollum. What does she want with a magicite? They don't even know what it is. And they're rich people, they just wanna. 15,000. 18,000. Oof. 20,000. So to the sucker bidder. Take it away, please. Gollum magicite. Oh, that's off day. Come back soon. Yeah, got a trophy and 2 of the magicites. And I mean, I am a little curious what else there is. Angel ring. No, I don't. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I gotta quit pushing buttons so fast. I got an angel ring. It's gonna be another angel ring. I don't even know how much money I have left. Angel ring. Angel wings. Oh, that's different. Does it cast float on you? Yeah, I'll bid for that. It cost me 20,000. At least. Not enough gil. I really lost that much gil in the 10,000s. Oh yeah. Crazy. Alright, well, what's next? I'm gonna look it up. The G-Door auction. I'm just curious what else it has. Auction house. The auction house in G-Door is actually very simple in terms of mechanics. It has a fixed list of items that it goes down, each having 50% chance of appearing. Thus, the items higher in the list appear more often since they are checked first. Non-repeatable items that you've already brought will be skipped. Nothing is selected the last time in the list is used. Price is fixed. Some items cannot be bought and instead are there for humor, which are marked as not available in the below tables for price. If an item is bought by someone else, you will still purchase it. You can still purchase it later even if it's marked as non-repeatable, just so long as you never bought it yourself. During the auction you bid twice. The first one has no effect on anything at all, while the second one is where you can actually buy the item or not. Act 1. Here's the list of items during the World of Balance. Remember, you must complete the IMRF up before the auction house will open. Whatever that is. Angel Wings. Takabo. You can't get. I already got the Golem and Zona Seeker and Angel Ring. So what do the Angel Wings do? That's the question. Yep, they cast float. Called it. They're sold in G-Door. Auction house. Chest and sealed base. Buy from G-Door, Wolf, steal from Ninja. Okay. So not that great. Is there a relic? These relics grant status effect to the user. Angel wings. It's a relic? Do we have to get all the relics? I don't think so. It is a relic though. So we should get it eventually. If you just got the secret character Narsha, now is a great time to teach him dance skills. This is done simply winning a battle and the terrain associated with the dance. While this character is in the party, 7 of the 8 dances are currently available: Wind Rhapsody, Plains, including the Veldt, Forest, Nocturne, Forest, Desert Lullaby, Deserts, Love Serenade, Zozo, Earth Blues, Mount Colts, Outdoor Areas, Water Harmony, Leith River, Serpent Trench, and Twilight Requiem caves such as Narsha Mines and South Figaro. For Water Harmony, the easiest way is to access the Serpent Trench from Veldt and ride Chocobo back to Barren Falls. Do we need to learn the dances? I can't remember. Look at my trophy list. I mean, the ones I just learned. Magicite Collector, obtain 15 pieces of Magicite, won an item at auction. Earn date. Didn't I get another one? What was my silver one? Master of the Wild. Use the leap command to learn 50 enemy techniques. Yeah, that one was definitely worth it because that one is hard. No, I didn't get a bidding thing. Got lots of Magicite, which is great. I gotta get it all. Magicite Completionist, Tools, Blitz, Bushido, Death. So I don't need to get the dances. Unless it's a hidden trophy. Well, might. Okay. Well, I mean, should we learn them? Let me look up the hidden trophies and see if any of them are. I mean, guess maybe we should just so we can. I don't know. Final Fantasy VI. Pixel Remaster Completion. Trophies. Let's do trophies. I already have them here somewhere. Some tips. Every trophy remaster. Mystify Women. Main story. Acquires part of the main story. This is part of the main story. 5 allies, 10 allies. Breath of New Life Silver, you acquire this as part of the main story. Obtain 15 efforts. Tame every Esper. This requires you choose to receive Ragnarok as Magicite rather than as a sword when you head for Narsha for it in the World of Ruin. Obtain all of Edgar's tools. Have I got that yet? I don't think so. All of Saban's blitzes. Bushido, land on Joker Death wasting slot. There are conflicting reports. Some have claimed this trophy is acquired by landing on every slot combination. We'll update when we know for sure. Obtain 20 of Struggle's lore spell cycle. This means you don't need to learn every lore spell. Obtain 50 of Gallo's Rage technique. See above but for Rage. Now that would be completionist. Good. When an item at when 10 in the Coliseum reach level, defeat 100,000, 2,000, complete 10 bestiary, 10%, 50% complete the bestiary. Probably the hardest trophy requiring a great deal of perseverance to ensure enemies spawn in every area of the game. Using the guides, highly recommend it, which I did. 10,020. The PlayStation version, you can ramp up your guild earnings by 2,000 or even 4 times the boosters if you'd like to expect the price. 10% treasure open every treasure where you can access maps now that let you know how many treasure chests or hidden items in the area. Obtain every hidden item, trial every obtain a trophy. This doesn't say anything about dances. We can go get them, but I don't know, man. It's like a lot of work for nothing terribly awesome. Just closing some tabs here. What else did I want to look up? There was something. Can't remember all. Final Fantasy VI. When do Narsha caves, treasure chests change? Kimberly found the kid from the side of all 3 treasures by missing. Later in the game, you grab the Moogle charm, if I remember right. It's where Mog is. Not in the world, and you can get it, and sometime not tameable in the world of Ruin. Let's look up a guide for that. So, the world of Ruin, Moogle Cave. Okay, check where Mog was standing for the treasure. So later on, the world of Ruin. You get it, I guess. Don't get the Rune Blade from the Moogle Cave. Get a ribbon instead. We already get ribbon, so. Well, when is much later? At the very least, skip the ruin edge since there are only 6 ruins. South figure join lock scenario can get in your first phase nor you can get exit there with lock turn and get it. Escape from. There have been many discussions. Still, it would be awesome to go back to this game blind. First time playing was an amazing experience. Yeah, sorta. It was, but come on, man. I don't know. I'm just really nervous about not getting all the chests. But didn't say anything about it, so I guess in the world of Ruin, perhaps. If not, just need to remember to save here. I mean, do we want to teach them dance skills? Yeah, we can do it. Looks like it's pretty easy to do anyway. Might as well. Just for the joy of it. Right? It's joyful, right? I don't think we really need to unequip anything, to be honest. Yeah, we'll change party members. Let's keep her, let's keep him, and let's go with Locke. It's sort of a weak party, but we'll do it. What level is he on? Okay. Besides, we need to try to get the. We need some Esper magic and to try to get death, whatever it is, for the gambler. So that says secure via Wind Rhapsody planes, including the Veld. Where's the Veld? Is this the Veld? Nope, that's desert. I think it's over here. This thing is a little hard to control. Do you like how fast it is? It says planes. Does that mean any planes? Are these planes? Looks like a planes to me. And what dance are we trying to get? Can't use magic. Just dances. And that's dance. Nice. Wind Rhapsody. Well, that was quick. Forest Nocturne and forests. Apparently any forest. will do. And there's no forest here. What place is this? Oh, there's a forest. That's the forest. Should we see if it works? See, learn. That's new. Yep, Forest Nocturne. Quick QB and as easy as that. Don't know that that was necessary, but... Desert lullaby and deserts. Mysidian. That's from Final Fantasy IV. There's no Mysidia here. Holy cow. I picked up some stuff. Find a desert. Oh, I know where a desert is. A giant one right here. Where are my commands? Oh, we can't land in the desert. Apparently. Apparently it's in the other Figaro. South Figaro? North Figaro? Ooh, Joker's Death. Is that the one I needed? Oh, if I die... Fetch! No, I'll just start at the... I should just start in the desert, right? Yeah, where's my autosave? No. Shoo. Is Joker's Death what I was trying to get? Guess not. No, one of his slots I'm trying to get. Apparently it wasn't that. Does Mog still have his dances? Yeah, he's fine. I need some money. I've been quite the spendthrift. Alright, Mog. Learn your thing. I don't know what that rabbit has to do with Mysidia. Caitlin doesn't lullaby. Love Serenade and Zozu. I know where Zozu is. It's down by the opera. Because I don't have that much money. Moogle Moogle. sucks. Oof. Bombing run, nice. Osmos, Love Serenade. Okay, that's what we wanted. Love Serenade. Did we get our money back? Mount Blues, Mount Colts. Earth Blues, Mount Colts, outdoor area. Where's Mount Colts? I'm gonna look it up. There. Okay. What is that? Oh, because entrance and exit. I remember Mount Colts. Guess we should actually sleep in our little inn. Does it have an inn? Can't remember. Got the characters. Oh, this guy. Thank you. And now can we exit? Not during flight. And this only exists for that one time where we snuck in aboard during the opera. Oops, I don't know where I'm going. Take the wheel so that I can land. Does it give us MP or HP? I only learned Twilight Requiem. Said we needed outdoor, but oh, we do. Twilight Requiem. Caves such as Narsa Mines and South Figaro Cave. Oh, alright. Learn that. Don't need that one. Oh man, every time. And so far we've been doing, yeah, for instance that. So far we've been doing all of them. Regin, Earth Blues, which is what we needed. Earth Blues, Mount Colts, Water Harmony, the Leith River, and Serpent Trench. Leith River's probably better. For Water Harmony, these ways to access Serpent Trench is to access Serpent Trench from the belt, then ride a chocobo back to Barren Falls. Alright. How do we get to the Serpent Trench is the question. Wasn't it down here? Stonewall Castle, right? Can we go to Domo Castle? Nope. I think eventually we do. Or rather, are able. Meanwhile, is it not here? No, it's down here. It's in the valve. That's right. Jump! Lame. That wasn't helpful. Well, we'll get a lot of slot chances. Or not. Water Harmony. Alright, so we learned them all. So that was easy. For Water Harmony, these ways to access our potential valve and ride a chocobo back to Barren Falls. Which then we can take a ship, I believe. Dodo needs a different trident. Mega player again. Nice. Learn Cura, so that should be all for that Esper. Good. Just in time. Unless you're gonna learn that one quick. Everybody else is still learning, so. What else do we want? Oh. Sucks in the, crunch. Power of water. Give him a mithril spell. Doesn't matter that much, but we got what we came for. Come on, Locke, you can do better than that. We're not through this yet. I got drain the floor thinger. So that we can jump in the water. Nakia! Now what do we gotta do? What's it say? For water harmony, serpent trench from the Veld, then ride a chocobo back to Barren Falls. Why would I want to ride a chocobo back to Barren Falls? Oh, because if I sell, it won't take me to my ship, right? Take me to the wrong place. Oh, I guess I could have got a chocobo from that place. That's fine. Where do I have the feeling going? I better look it up and see where Barren Falls is. Trophy earned, Legendary Warrior. For what? Oh, 2,000 enemies. Another silver. Double check, make sure that's right. Fairly certain though. Yep, 2,000 monsters. Okay, where's Barren Falls? I think I'm on the right track. Just could have used a chocobo instead of walking, but again, it's fine. Surrounded. Everything but what I want. It looks like a chocobo forest, but it's not. And once again, we find ourselves in the Phantom Woods, or whatever they're called. I mean, we gotta get him to level 50 anyway, so it's not like we're losing anything. These are the falls, which I feel like we could have just gone through the trench to get like most of his dances. A lot of jumping over cliffs in this game, by the way. If we kill him straight out, do we get anything in the belt? No XP. Toto learns shell, so he's now Everyone should learn Seraph. She's got to be pretty close. %? I thought it was like 15% that it gained at. Oh, she's on Ifrit. No, she's on Kieran. Deeper times 5. She sure learned pretty fast. 35%. Who gives her Asuna? Did we... Yeah, we jumped the gun on Seraph. It did give us Cura, but Asuna's times 4. Yeah, we better give that back to her then. And let him do Kieran for now. Anyway, got our airship back. What's next? Let's double check. See that we got all the jumps that we wanted. Dances. By which I mean dances. Winds Rhapsody, check. Forest Nocturne, check. Desert Lullaby, check. Love Serenade, check. Earth Blues, check. Water Harmony, check. Twilight Requiem, check. That's it. There are several new enemies you can meet. Forest west of the Veldt has Grenade as a rare encounter, only found there. Use strong ice or water attacks. Didn't we already get Grenade? Let's take a look. I swore we already did. Find Grenade. 73. We have 73. No, we did not. Alright, well, know where we're going. Where does it say it is? Chris, the forest west of the Veldt. We found there. Forest west of the Veldt. Okay. Oh, the Veldt's right there. This forest? Must be. So I don't think there's any other way to access this forest. Should make sense why we're here. That's a big old forest too. Very suspicious. They only got bombs. Oh, fetch. Not what we wanted. Where's it gonna auto-save us? Okay. Let's just auto-save us here. Guess we do that again. We need lucky 7s. I think spare. We can probably do from the back. grenade. How rare is rare? Not bad. That's 2. 3. Demon Eye. What's that? It's rare. I don't think I've seen that before. Oof. No! Gosh, dang it. So I don't know if we can start over. We'll have to start over on our count, I think. Man, that's a lot of Joker's deaths in a row, though. That means I'm getting lucky. Right? Yeah! Oh, fetch! That's 1. The crystal isn't what I was trying to get. Two. Oh my gosh. Really? Every freaking time. I have to start saving every move. If I get it one more time, I'm gonna start saving every move. I don't know why Joker's death is so common all of a sudden. Yep, he gives me HP. It's 1. That's new. I got that before. What does Mugo Mugo mean? Is that the Toto or is that the Mesidian Rabbit? Apparently it's the Mesidian Rabbit. And it's 2. Wrong grenade. 3. I've never gone past 3 on the safe. It's 4. Ooh, Joker's death on them. It's 5. Yeah, Master Gambler. I got it. Definitely quick saving now. It's not what we wanted, but I'll take. Well, that is what we wanted. It's not why we came here, but yeah. I think that was actually a silver too. Doesn't learn olive. Oh, she was. Yeah, she's not using that yet. Petrifies all enemies. Magic defense. Phantom, nice. Let's go with the Ramu. She hasn't learned Ramu yet. Oh, with Thundara. There you go. Everybody else is still. Make sure he doesn't need Cura. So as soon as he learns. He should be learning that. And he can go back to the other one. And 6 enemies. Seven. Come on, man. Oof. Ah, man. Now that we've got, you know what, I'm getting rid of him. Now that we've got him, got our trophy. Let me go look at my trophy real quick. Yeah, it is a silver. So I got another silver. Let me double check, but I believe that's silver. It's a silver. 9.4% of the players earn that. Get Joker's death with the slot command. I mean, I get it a lot, but then I die. So I got it a lot and then I died, so yeah, interesting. Somehow, I guess sometimes it attacks your enemies instead of yourself. Hello, friends. I guess we should use him because Taran or Siam, because we got to get all of his little things. I don't know, man. Do we need Dodo? Not anymore. We got all of his dances. We need to get all of his things. Do we really need to still? I don't think so. It's good to have around though. That should be alright. 21, yeah. Let's do it. Because the other guy, you just have to get his weapons, which doesn't have anything to do with... Did we already get all of his weapons? Doesn't really matter what he has. Sure. Where's the one that allows them to... Yeah. Okay. Let's try it again, and we shouldn't die every freaking few times now. Let's get all of Cyan's unlocks. Have to get him to level 50 anyway. Whoops. Gotta tell him what to do. How are they doing on Espers? They might not have Espers equipped. And they don't. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Wonder what level he learns all of his stuff at. Had it for Miriam yet? That's her dad. Learn your dad, Miriam. Oh, hold on, I gotta take a phone call for Comcast. Comcast appointment again. Better go heal up. Take me forever to get this one enemy. Makes me wonder if maybe I need to wander around below the forest rather than... Is there a way to get into the airship without taking off is the question. Not that I know of. Come on, bombs. They're not bombs, grenades. You should do aura. Ooh, or die. Excuse me. Might want to get enemies and kill these guys quicker. We're doing alright. Can we get a decent... No, not really. That's not a great experience. Well, we're getting our AP, so... Which we also don't need completionist. It's a tough life. Guess if you're not going to give me bomb, just give me that. I'll try down here. Nope. Not even close. It's like we're just gonna have to grind the traditional way. Is that you? Jeez, kicking my butt. It'd be nice if there was a way to get in here without taking off. So we could start on the bottom where we want to be. These guys just stand there all day. When they could be in this forest looking for bombs all day. Hey, there it is! The grenade! Sweet! Let's kill that son of a gun. Hopefully he's easy. If he wipes me, I'm gonna be so ticked. Oof! He might actually wipe me. He's that freaking strong. Crap. Shoo. And we got him. Was he 70 something? Grenade right there. Jeez. Man, if you would have wiped me, I would have been mad. He was in the process of it. TKO. Or Total Party Knockout. TPK. You would have TPK'd me. I would not have been happy. Alright, that was actually quite useful. Alright, grenade is a rare encounter, only found there. Use strong ice or water attacks. Crescent Island, the easternmost continent, holds Briareus, Devour, and Chimera. Note that you can enter the town on this island, but note that you can enter the town on this island, but you won't actually be able to do anything there. Briareus is also useful because it has Gaia gear still, which is the best armor available for quite some time. I highly recommend getting them. Chimeras can drop golden armor, but there is more of money saver than anything. On Crescent Island, Phantom protects you completely on the plains. Just don't attack lone Briareus monsters while setting Berserk on Chimera. Likewise makes invisible characters invulnerable. Finally, on Triangle Island. Oh, first let's go to Crescent Island. Briareus, Devour, and Chimera. Crescent Island. That's Triangle Island. Where's Crescent Island? It said in the north, what? The easternmost continent. East. Talking about this place? It's not an island. Maybe it's talking about this place. I don't know. What's that little teeny thing right there? Isn't that an island? Well, we're about to find out. I think we've been here, so not really a crescent. Better save. Only level 23. Man, look at Taran, he's not even that. Timothy's at 26. Yeah, this is where we're supposed to be. And let's do our cannon. Devour, Briareus, and what else was it? Chimera. Fires also because it has Gaia gear. You still. Chimera. We can go inside this village, but can't do anything. Because people ignore us. won't sell us anything. I've never seen you before. I've never seen you before. Do they have treasure? They have items. Lots of items, actually. I don't remember this village. Interesting. It's a golden needle. Never seen you before. Buzz off. And who might you be? Oh, my television went skawonky. That looks like it's Strago. They don't care about us until the world of ruin, huh? I think we're from the Empire, probably. Otherwise, why would they be so mean? The items, was it? 3 more. Fortunately, one of them was probably up in that, 1500 gil. Not gonna happen. Not today. Obviously, they don't like strangers. Get up there. Can you get up there? Yeah, we'll get the letter rest later. We'll just have to remember there's a place. Is that a Chocobo village? Where's Chimera? Do these give us good? Yeah, now we're talking about XP, baby. Oh, it's a cool little forest, though. High potions aren't terrible. Not great. Octopuses walk around in the forest is what I want to know. Level up for Taran. It's not even at 20 yet. So it's cool to have lots of characters. One of the things that's not cool is leveling them all up. Chimera rare or something? Because to all these rare finds, I guess. There we go. Chimera. I don't know that I care that much about stealing their stuff. Hopefully he doesn't one-shot it though. Come on, oh, fetch. There we go. Oh my gosh. Come on, Locke, do it again. Or not. Oh my heavens. Oof. Don't kill us. Ah. At least we got it. I don't know that we want to worry about stealing. I mean, Gaia though, it's pretty good. Maybe we should at least get one. I don't know how many people can equip it. I'm getting a decent amount of XP. This is my favorite airship song. We've been a level 23 for a long time. Come on, steal from it. Not from that. Don't hurricane him. There you go. Come on, Locke. No, that's Hyperist. So I get Gaia gear. Did not say Gaia gear? Golden armor, but it's more of a money saver than anything. Briar's us used because Gaia gear to steal. So we need those Briar things. Give us Gaia gear. Seemed like we had a bunch of them. Do we have Gaia gear? You already stole it? I just wasn't paying attention? Nope. Is it a rare drop or something? Freaking Locke can't steal, because he sucks. Well, let's get to one of them and then take off our auto battle and just steal until we get it. Freaking Locke, man. There we go, we got 2 chances. Oh, he got it. Good. Who else can equip Gaia gear is the question. Yeah, we better get 4 of them. There's one. Two. And dead. Thank you very much. Not him. Hey, we have a raise now. It's a spell we didn't have before. It's nice. Hey, you got another guy here. Now we can attack him and kill him. Gotta level up for Miriam. Still only pushing into the 20s. Come on, lock. Seriously? Well, this is gonna be fun. I don't think beating him up makes it easier to steal either. Oh my heavens. I have to freaking take it off and heal our guys. There we go. And kill one of them. Did he steal it? Wasn't paying attention. Go again. Sign's the one that gets his butt kicked all the time. Man, he's attacking Cyan on purpose, the meanie. And the cures on the field are freaking powerful. It's like a high potion. There we go. Let's take this guy out. Okay. She gets a Geiger. He gets a power sash. He gets a Geiger. Where do we get the power sash and why is it more powerful? Anyway, the other thing was golden shields, which are just so we can save money on. I don't know if that means this doesn't cost as much, or if it means they're valuable to sell, but we're not really worried about money right now. Money saver on Crescent Island, Venom protects you and completely on the plains, just don't tackle Umbriris monsters, Western Circulating Chimera. Finally, in Triangle Island. Near the northeast corner of the map, you can fight Intangir. Intangir is an extremely difficult to defeat right now. It absorbs all elements and reads almost all statuses. Remember that you can meet it and run, and it will still appear on the Veldt. If you insist on killing it, stop it. Remember, it's hasted, so stop will only last a few turns before you reapply it. Haste your party and use your best non-elemental violence. Stray Cat Rage, Mog's Force, Nocturne, physical attacks with non-elemental weapons, what have you. Reapply stop as needed, and if you eat a meteor, hope it doesn't hit everyone and keep your HP up to hopefully not die. It will flee if stop wears off and it's under 1200 HP, so keep that in mind as well. We got defeated eventually. Let's go take a swing at it. Vector cannot be entered. You'll be run off by the Guardian, which is still invincible. If you need magic AP, but not any of the other benefits the Veldt offers, the best place to farm is the Phantom Forest. The encounters are easy to kill at this stage, and lone ghosts will give you 3 magic AP a pop. After that's done, it's good time for Veldt moment. Guys, it's time for Gal to take another Veldt round. This is also a good time to teach your character some spells, so be sure to switch around your espers as needed. Without further ado, the list of all previously available rages remain available as well. Intangir is the ultimate tank rage, but it has 2 major catches. First, you must silence Gal first, or he'll just suicide. Second, the first attack used by Intangir is Transfusion. That failed due to silence. None of the positive statuses except invisible will be set due to a bug. Litwar Chicken, meanwhile, uses Quake, which is very similar to Magnitude 8 and Power. Ignores magic defense. The only problem is that it hits all targets on the field, including your party, so be sure that you're prepared with either Geiger or Float status on the party. Floating enemies are also missed. Chimera and Magna Rotor are simply improved versions of Aquaform Trillium, respectively. Briaris is cyclonic, damage all enemies for 93.75% of their current HP. Misses targets protected as KO and also misses randomly. Destroyer and General are also tanks. With their protect status and healing magic, Destroyer is generally superior, but General often works if you lack Destroyer. When you're ready, it's time to move on. Yeah, do we really want... We don't need them, but I almost feel like this completionist list is not as... I don't know, I would think it would force you to get all of the... Maybe just because they're so frustrating. But I would think that it wouldn't force you to get all the leaps. I'm gonna go take a swing at Intangir though. Because why not? Why wouldn't you? It's Intangir. And wrong button. Thank you very much. Excuse me. Stay in the inn. I'm not going to grind on AGP at this moment. Yeah, I'm a little curious what our bestiary looks like now, though. We got those new things. I'll start using R2 all the time. Yeah, we got the Magna Rotor. What about those ones we just got? Oh man, we got a lot of new main enemies though. There they are. Radiarius, Devourer, Chimera. Just sort of out there. We got some gaps here. Probably from the next venture or quest or whatever you want to call it. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Got a feeling we're just going to get our butts kicked, but we'll give it a try. Is he the only encounter? Nope. These guys are weak. Man, Tom's attack is actually better than his. We'll do 3 encounters, and if we don't find him, then are we in the right island? Maybe it's invisible. Remember we said 3 encounters. That's 3. Triangle on the northeast corner of the map, you can fight in Tanger. Tanger is extremely difficult to beat right now. That's all it says. It's here somewhere. Northeast corner, it's a triangle. On Tanger. And there he is. Alright, let's do it. Do we have stop? Maybe we can dispel it. Probably not the best thing. And we just got it out of invisible mode, which is nice. Keep curing everybody. Meteor's gonna take us out though, I got the feeling. This is definitely where we need to be. Now we're gonna run. We can run. Okay, so who has stop? Gotta figure that out. Because that's basically the only way we're gonna end up beating this guy. They probably should tell us here. If you insist on killing it, stop. Remember, it's hasted, so stop will only last a few turns before I haste party. It's not animal attacks. So who can cast stop? They're slow. Ooh, Ooh, there's Osmos, that's cool. From Shiva, huh? Stop Golem, which no one has, I believe. At least no one in this party, for sure. Oh, guess what you're gonna learn? Timothy. What magic is he trying to learn? Protect and Shell? They're both slow. Well, he's gonna learn Stop now. It's a Golem. It's pretty fast. Quick save in case we run into him before we're ready, which we most definitely will. We're not getting any AGP from this. Let's go to the forest to mine it till we get it. Wrong way. Where's the stupid forest? Right here. Andara. Okay. Whoops, I don't know why I did that. Actually, might not be a bad idea right now, because we can just attack. Yeah. Nah. Sure. Okay, she still needs Libra. Who has it? Sorry, Tom. Get something else. You can use Seraph now and get cured. Excuse me. One. It's lame. It's the longest. Attack one ghost and we get 3. Attack 3 ghosts and we get 1. Okay. What else does Tom have to learn? Raise is good. And Asuna, I think, is what he gets from him. I don't think he gets raise from. Asuna's good too. Libra, which is good. That'll take a while. We'll give her that one. Carbuncle will take a while. Thundara, that should do it. Yep. Ooh, and Timothy. Yeah, I thought we had someone on Kieran. Oh, he should be on Gollum now. Timothy's done, right? So he should be back to something else. Phantom might be useful. But I guess we're done with what we came here for. Crap. Triangle Island. Here we come. Gotta get him casting. Stop. Magic. How much does stop cost? Should be casting Cure on everybody. He should be casting probably just attacking. Yeah, let's go. And we'll do that until we run out of MP, and then we'll go to the end. If we have to. There he is, in Tangier. Miss. Great. Oof, that's not helpful. And Mediosis. That's probably a good move. Let's do one more cure and then we'll wake some guys up to fight. Namely... Come on, die, die, die. Dang it. Great. Great. Fetch. And all dead. Crap. That was dumb. Come on, die, you stupid thing. Still not dead. And dead. Yep, it's expensive. She can't do it again. Using a lot of crap on this guy. He's gonna be in trouble. Can we slow him as well? Nope. And it's over. Fetch. I'm gonna have to use stronger enemies. Oh crap, how strong is he? I don't know if it's worth it at this point. There's so many elixirs. Hey, we did it. Usuna, Reyes, and Asuna. Well, we defeated him, right? Save. We'll look it up and see if he's in the bestiary. Took like freaking 3 elixirs though. That's bite, man. Just goes to show though, if you actually use all your items in Final Fantasy, you can put up a pretty good fight. What was his name? E something or another? E Tanger. Kicked his trash, baby. HP 32,000. We were knocking down 1,000. We must have hit him 20 plus times. Son of a gun, though. So now the real question is do we want to go to the Veldt? I think the answer is no, but we're going to do it. We don't need it for the normal completionists, but there's just something about it, man. We might already have some of these. Sometimes they're not that hard to get, but sometimes they're really hard to get. Well, there's no use whining about it. Just gotta go and do it. Let's go to the Veldt. Hello, Veldt. Oh, we need to get Gao first. We're not going to get any XP, so it doesn't really matter. We have... It doesn't really matter who we have. Well, we do. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, I guess Locke can still steal stuff. He's probably faster. Actually, I wonder if Mog is faster now. Well, Mog's not going to use magic. We'll use his calls. We need to get the people who have our magic. They're going to use magic a lot. I'll just go with Sabin. Doesn't really matter at this point. Do we want to unequip everybody? It's a pain in the butt to get all their relics back on. Alright, Kyle, let's give you a Hermes. So you can move fast or whatever you do. We don't have any more. Should have bought some more. Like we were going to. Sure, why not? We're gonna have to switch over to our chart and figure out where we are at when it comes to rages. What troop are we in? Onion Knight and Proto Armor. Shouldn't have leaped. It's fine. I've never really done Meteor Strike before. Onionites. Let's go to our... I don't even know if I still have it. There it is, troops. Fine onion. Was it a chaser? I don't think it was a chaser. It wasn't that. Proto Armor Onion, that was pack 51, so we're on pack 52. And which one are we looking for? And Tangier for one. We're on 52, we're looking for an Tangier who is pack 27, so we gotta loop back around. Okay. Tangier. I'll just loop back around and Tangier, pack 27, we're on pack 52. I mean, we'll know when we loop around. Got a lot of packs left. How do you do Meteor Strike? Okay, let's try that again. R1, L1 down, up X. Pretty good. Hello, cow. Wow, Matamio. Hello, Matamio. The thing is, it doesn't even really tell you what rages he learns. It'd be nice if he did. Sergeant. Do we need to learn Sergeant? You might as well leap. It's the fastest way to take care of things. We got a long ways before I have to care. Alright, guard. I think it's the first troop. Number 27 is what we're looking for. Guard times 2, we're in pack 2. I'm getting the 20s, we gotta get Gal back. 2 is raise, check. Megalov Silver Lobo. Check. Pack 4. Magitech Armor 1. Check. Pack 5. It's been a while since we've had Gal back though. And learn reflect. Forgot about Tom. Sure. Where's Miriam on? She's on that one that's gonna take forever. Yeah. Two were rats, we weren't paying attention. Rat times 2, so we're on pack 7 next. Where's Gao? He's been gone for forever. Epiomus. Check. Pack 8. Oh, don't hit him. Okay. You better be pack 15 or something before we use them. I think we should just not. Well, we can. Shupalap. We used one more. Chipper rabbit. It's times 5. Seems that was not times 5. Are we on the right one? Ghost. There's no ghosts there, so I think we're all the way down to pack 9. Angel Whisperers. Yes, but has more than just has Cloud too. Angel Whisperers times 4. We might be down on pack 10. Pack 11 now, maybe. What's up? Or can you not attack him? Nope, cannot. Gonna have to go back to Rising Phoenix. Hello, Gao. Learn anything new? Doubt it. Now we can leap again, I think. It'd be nice to figure out what pack we're actually on. 2 Aquaforms. And yeah, we'll leave one more time. What was 2 Aquaforms? Yeah, we're on the right one. 12 is next. Four Corporals. Yep. Pack 13. Awooga. I like her hair. Nice hair. Miriam. I don't think we want to jump. Or lead, I mean. I have nothing to defend for now. And those are 2 vultures. Yep. Pack 14. Let's do a quick save. One harvester, check, pack 15. Hey, got a trophy, money bags. What is that? How much money do we have? 27,000. It's probably... We've been racking up the trophies today. Silver, too. That's the 500,000 gil. And... oh, shoot. You know what? He needs to learn those rages. Crap. Probably kill him. Dang it. I mean, I guess he doesn't need to, but he could have. Those are roadsters. Magnet roses, purple magnet roadsters. So we should be on pack 16 now. Is General one of the ones we want? Oh, we wanted that Magna Rotor. I'm gonna go back to my save. So we wanted that Magna Rotor. So we can figure out where we are. You remember when we wanted this? It's the He'll Gig Us though, so that should tell us what troop we're on. So it was only in a couple places. He'll Gig Us, yeah, so this next, we could have got purple there too. These next two might give us roadsters. Actually, that quick save is in the perfect spot. Yep, they're there. Don't kill them. Or just kill them. It's alright, I think we can still get them as long as we rage right now, or leap right now. Phew. I think we still get them. Both of them. Okay, so that's... now we're in pack 16. Yeah, we got him back too. Nicely done, cow. Should have got our 2 rages. We're lucky. Did we? We called something roadster. They're both roadsters, I'm pretty sure. Magna rotor and what was the other one? The purple rotor. Do we not get the ones we killed? Well, what ones do we want? It's called the Magna rotor. Purple, Magna rotor, red. They don't really. Do you get both of them? It's probably the same. Yeah, it's Magna rotor. Right? It doesn't really say. Assume we got both of them. Chimera, Lower Chicken, Tanger, Destroyer, and General. That should have been. Should have been pack 16. Actually save because we can get General here. Yeah, let's quick save because we can get the General here. don't see an Epinos here. I don't know where I'm at. Of course, it only gives us one ABP. And Tom has earned. He's been doing pretty good. Maybe she should learn. Yeah, we'll just go with the normal. Let's save. What do we just fight? Wasn't even paying attention. Angel Whisperer. I think those are pretty rare. There's 4 of them. Okay, so we're on pack 10. Pretty sure. I'm getting 1 AGP for this crap. Do we have Hell's Rider? Oh, it's definitely pack 11 though. So we're getting close. Yeah, we have Hell's Rider. I remember getting him. So pack 12. Not yet. Weak sauce anyway. Okay, I think that's a learn, yep. Quick sense. Choose abilities first. He needs Seraph. Got an Angel Whisperer, which is correct. Pack 13. close. Need to take Gao off from Otto. Otto isn't even that as useful in this game as it was in the other Final Fantasies. It's actually fairly fast-paced in comparison. I have a lot of items still. Okay, so that was a bunch of those weird things. Right, I think we're in 14 now. And this one has the Magna Rotor purple. Just don't we want red? We want red. I'm gonna save here though. So I'm not entirely sure which one I'm on. Those were the Paraladias and Rock Wasps? I think so, so I think we're on 14. Which might have the Magna Rotor, which we don't want. We want pack 15, so the next one. Nope, he'll Gigas and Harvester. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. So pack 15 is the next one, which we want to get the General or the red Magna Rotor. Okay, good job, Matumio. Espers are next. Unicorn's hard, we'll give it out to him. Who has Efred, I wonder? Need a quick save. And hopefully they get a red rotor or a... So I think a red rotor might be better. And we don't. Oh, General, we need that though. That's good. Gather General. Sweet. We're lucky we'll get a red rotor on this next thing. No, there's nothing good on this one. Just have to take the General. Be happy with it. How many potions we have? That's what I was afraid of. Use that crap up. There's a bomb. Oh god. Go around pack 17. '18 doesn't have anything. the dawn. There he is. Okay, we're at the dawn. Times 2. Pack 19. Doesn't have anything. Pack 20 does. Save. Should have the general now. Let's double check. Sergeant. General right there. Nice. Ooh, there's the liver chicken. Need that. Give me that liver chicken. Sweet. So the 2 liver chickens, which means we must be down here somewhere. No, right there. Down with the liver chicken. How did I miss that? 20. Hey man, we want Briarius. Briarius too. Didn't we already get him? No, we wanted him. So if Gao comes back on this one, we are in luck. Come on, Gao. Yes! That should have guessed Litworth Ang Briarius. Check. There's the Litwar chicken. We get Briarius. Yes, we did. Sweet. Briarius. So what do we have left? Tangier, Little Chicken. Oh, we don't have Chimera. We have the purple Magna Rotor. We don't have the red one. We have Destroyer and we have General. So the only one we need is Chimera. Do we have it already? I know we've ran into it. And no. So let's see where it is. Chimera. Hopefully we haven't passed it. Yeah, it was pack 21. Nope, it's in pack 24 too. And pack 27. We can get it. We might be in pack 24 right now. So let's save this, quick save. get Chimera. And there it is, Speak of the Devil. This has been a very lucky Velt trip. I have to look up rages on to see if you have to get all the colors of the rotors. Shoot, do we want this guy? Oh my gosh, can we run? Oh, good. See, he will wipe us. TPK. I will fight these guys any day. There's another Magicite shard. I need to see what those do. There you are, Gao, with my Chimera. Oh god, I just gotta find it. Where's the Magna Rotor? Where's Chimera? There's another Magna Rotor. So I got both of them, it just doesn't tell you which color it is. Are there 3 of them, I wonder? If you run, does it not give you them? No, it's right there. Sure. Yeah, there's one Magna Rotor, there's 2. How many Magna Rotors are there? Oh, I got both of them. If there's 3, I'm in trouble. That should do it. Got Integra, Chicken, Chimera, Briareus. Both Magna Rotors destroyed in the general. We ready? It's time to move on. Journey to the Silk Gate. We're about to go to the World of Ruin. I'm gonna look up the Magna Rotor. List of rages. This one actually tells you the color, but there's one. It's gotta be, otherwise I wouldn't have 2. It's gotta be the 2 different colors. Question is are there more than 2? Still looking. There's the other Magna rotor, so I think there's just 2. Yeah, because that would be about right. Yeah, so I got them. It's lame that it doesn't name them in this one. Man, there's a lot of them. No, shoot, there's 3. I don't think I've seen a yellow Magna rotor though. There's 4 Magna rotors. How are you supposed to know which one you have then? I guess it's probably the only one. I wonder if you leap if it shows it. Oh, let's save. Why is it moving us to the wrong file? Use rage and see what we got. Still doesn't tell you what kind you have. It's lame. Anyways. Ah, why am I leaping? Stupid. Now it's gonna take me forever to get Gal back, I bet you. Just 'cause that's the way it rolls. Good. Okay, well, let's fly over. Read this. Journey to the Silk Gate. Before actually tackling the next dungeon, you need to decide who you're bringing with you. Once again, here are the options. Terrors required in party to attempt the dungeon. For obvious reasons, it's not exactly a good thing because while magic hits some half battle, there are no battles for Terra. Use trance or new toy in, and she can't have many weaknesses here because besides race spells which severely drain MP. Required is required though. Note that for anything you do outside the dungeon, Terra isn't needed, but you'd be a fool not to use her, use the time to train her. Mog is your strongest character, assuming you are smart enough not to go for Lone Wolf's Gold Hairpin. His water harmony in particular absolutely nails a monster's weaknesses here, pretty much moving down the entire battlefield without any trouble. The only catch is that it's a 50% chance of Mog actually starting to dance each turn. Gao is a touch beyond Mog in terms of sheer damage, but don't let that fool you. Gao is still a monster. Behold, Aqua Breath is still quite good, strong, though it needs significant boosting. 2 air rings, heroes rings at a decent level to kill. Most common enemy here, unless it's alone. Gao's real value lies in Briareus or Wyverns if you like Briareus. Cyclonic attack, which leaves everything it connects with a few HP away from death, will not be protected against the move. He also brings superior strength damage to Stray Can't, where Mog has to wait for jump to land. This is marginal, although it does come in handy at times. Sabin is just plain strong, even more so because Arcana hits a weakness on just about everything in the next area. His only flaw is that he's limited to strength damage, but in the next area that's not such a huge flaw, especially considering only Mog and Gao can put it out worthwhile MT damage here. Edgar isn't bad, but his strength damage isn't quite high enough to get one-hit KOs. Like we're accustomed to seeing from him, and his MT damage will be laughable. He also can't use Gaia Gear, which is a major strike against him. Lock is not particularly useful here. He needs the Genji Glove with dual Hawkeyes to be viable, and that severely hinders his defense and still his only strength, which Same Gao and Mog do just as well. You can steal stuff here, sure, but nothing's so really interesting, and Gil isn't such a huge deal at this time. Such are a slot from MT damage, and while normally it works quite well, Prismatic Flash and Chocobo Stampede here falls flat. Prismatic Flash isn't doing enough damage at all, while Chocobo Stampede misses just about everything of interest in the area due to the creature's floating natures. He has other attacks that do sufficient damage, but 50% are poor success rates, so they aren't going to cut it when they're still weaker than Mog's and Gao's options. Cyan. If ever there was a character more strategically unfit for a particular arc, this would be it. Feng is just trash at this point, while even the Kasekiri won't save him thanks to his worthless magic staff combined with the high HP totals of the monsters in the area. Sure, there's a second Kasekiri very early in the dungeon, but even then he's got 25% of the time when kick. Even with Wind Slash, while the other 75% of the time he's just going to fail to kill anything. His defenses are god-awful, being limited to at best golden armor, which while not bad at any means as far inferior to Gaia Gear, worst offense or worst defense of the available characters. Yeah, I think you can figure out what to do here. Given the above, Terramog and Sabin are practical locks for the first 3 slots, but the fourth really comes to Gao or Edgar. If you're anal about not having more than one uncontrollable character in the party at a time, in theory it matters, but in practice in Final Fantasy VI it's not affecting much. Or your Gao isn't at least decently raised, take Edgar, but be aware that a good Gao is superior both offensively and defensively. Block is poor in either of the others unless you're really crazy about Harding Gil, and Setzer and especially Cyan simply suck here, so don't bother with them. If you don't have Mog, take Gao and Edgar. Equip your party members with Gaia Gear. Possible defending them is nice, but mostly a luxury. Finally know that while it's possible to take a short-handed parties, Terra will refuse to contain her herself, so even if you feel like handicapping yourself, you must take at least one other character. There's no advantage to not taking a full Potter in a party unless you just want a challenge. Before doing anything else, you'll need to enter Narsha through the front entrance for a scene to get the next objective if you haven't done so already. If you did the previous section of activities, you probably did this already. Still Base. Your destination is Still Base on the eastern edge of the southern continent. Okay. So yeah, we want Terramog, Sabin, and Gao. So unequip everything. It's about time to do that. Terra. This is Sarah, but I meant Terra. Terra. Mog. Sabin. And Gao. He's strong now. Levels are we pushing? 26. It's hard to level up now. No, let's equip the crap out of them. They all got Gaia Gear, and that tiger mask that I've been stealing apparently is pretty powerful. What do we want with her? Does it say we should? Doesn't really say anything. Just give her a couple of glitter rings. She's our magic user. I'll just say Mog. Let's do the Hermes. spindles and a ribbon. Two earrings for him, that's what they said. Especially since we're taking right there. And save and we'll do the hero ring. And let's do a Hermes. Alright. Wait, are we healed up? No. I mean, we're only a couple of hit points off, but still. Plus, we need to get our espers. Double check our items. We should be way above good, though. Be nice to get some more ether. We don't have a ton of cash. We can get ether at half price at Edgar's. Abilities. She already have? No, it already equips them. Interesting. So when it unequips items, it doesn't really unequip items. He doesn't. Who has Seraph? Yeah. Does he need to be in the front? No, especially not if we're using him for magic. Neither does anybody else. It's very interesting that hardly anybody needs to be in the front for Final Fantasy VI. And here we go. Can we land there? I can, but it's all underground. Assume this is it. Let's save and call it a day for now. Don't know if I have more time tonight, but thanks for joining. See you later.